Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today is 10th April 2022. Right now, I am with the 11th Cambridge class, and the subject we are studying is D Maths 4024. This is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. Today, we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1, and we have selected October-November 2010 1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 1, or you can say the variant 1. You know, the paper 1, the time allowed for the paper is 2 hours, and you cannot use a calculator in this paper. So let's start this paper. Here we go. So the October-November 2010 1 paper. The question number 1 is showing up on your screen. He says, evaluate 35 minus 27.3. A very simple and a straightforward question. You have to subtract. So a straightforward and a simple question. Okay, so 35 minus 27.3. So you can see in the rough work, I have shown 35.0, and below this, I have written 27.3, and I have subtracted this. Subtracted it. It's a very, very simple thing. 07.7 is the right answer, sir. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. Today, I'm also using the marking scheme because I have not already checked this. 7.7 is the right answer, sir. Okay, the B part. It says evaluate 1.3 multiply 0.03. So you know we have to multiply these two decimal fractions. So first of all, I will remove their decimal. So it will become 13 by 10 multiply 3 by 100. So 3 and 39, it will be, sorry, 13 multiply 3, that will give you 39. And 10 multiply 100, that will give you 1000. So we will adjust the decimal. The decimal will move 3 steps to the left. So the answer will be 0.039. 0.039. So let's look at the marking scheme. 0.039 is the right answer, sir. Question number 2A part, there are two fractions given, 1 by 3 plus 3 by 7. So you have to add them. When you add two fractions, you know you have to make the denominator same. So multiply the numerator and the denominator of the first fraction with the 7, and the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction with 3. So their denominators will become same. So then we will very easily be able to add them. So you can see we get 7 by 21 plus 9 by 21. So it will be 16 by 21. Okay, so 16 by 21 is the right answer, sir. Question number 2B part. 2 divided 2 whole 2 by 3. So first of all, 2 divide, this will become 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 2, 8 by 3. Then I will convert that divide sign into multiplication sign, and the fraction right after that divide sign will flip. It will reciprocate. So you have 2 divide 8 by 3. So 2 multiply, when you convert the divide sign into multiply, the fraction after the divide sign, that reciprocates. So you will have 2 multiply 3 by 8, 2 and 8 will be cancelled. So you will have 3 by 4. So final answer is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is the final answer, sir. Question number 3A part, express 60% as a fraction, giving your answer in its the lowest term. 60% basically means 60 by 100. And 0 will be cancelled. You are left with the 6 by 10. Then you cancel with the 2. You are left with 3 by 5. So our answer is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 is the right answer, sir. Then the B part, the mass of a jar and its contents is 1.6 kg. When the jar is full of contents, the total mass is 1.6 kg. The contents have a mass of 875 grams. Calculate the mass in grams of the jar. So you have to find out the mass of the empty jar. So very simple, from the mass of the jar and the contents, subtract the mass of the contents, you will get the mass of the empty jar. But the problem is the units are different. They are not consistent with each other. So this is 1.6 kg, this is 875 grams. They should be either both in kg or they both should be in gram, because the answer we want in grams. So 1.6 kg, that means if you want to convert kg into gram, you multiply with 1000. So just do that. So here we go. So the jar, the mass of the jar will be filled jar minus the contents. So 1.6 multiplied 1000, 1600 grams minus 875 grams. So that will be 725 grams. Our answer is 725 grams. 725 grams is the right answer, sir. Okay, so question number 4A part. He says evaluate 4 raised to power 0 and plus 4 raised to power 1. You know, 4 raised to power 0 means 1 and 4 raised to power 1 means 4. So you just add them. Okay, so 4 raised to power 0 is 1 plus 4 raised to power 1 is 4. So 1 plus 4 will be 5. Question number 4B, and it is minus 1 by 4 whole raised to power minus. Let me show you from the question paper first. Yeah, so the B part, minus 1 by 4 whole raised to power minus 2. So you, when you convert this negative exponent, negative power into positive power, the fraction inside that bracket will reciprocate. It will become 4 by 1 and raised to power 2. So we will reciprocate the fraction and the power will become positive. So 4 square is 16, 1 square is 1, so the answer is 16. Let's check. The answer is 16. Yeah, the answer is 16. Okay, so we are good. The next part. He says in the diagram in the answer space, two small squares are shaded. Shade one more small square so that the figure will have one line of symmetry. So for one line of symmetry, for example, line of symmetry is a line which divides an object into two equal parts. And when you fold the object along the line of symmetry, both the parts will overlap each other. So if I suppose the line of symmetry is like this color will come on this color will come here. So shade this one, and this will be the line of symmetry. Let me show you. Here you can see I have shaded this one, and this is the line of symmetry, and this is the only line of symmetry. So when you will fold these, you see what will happen. The colors will come on the colors and the whites will come on the whites, and this is perfect answer. Question number 5. A part. So our answer is right. Five B part. In the diagram in the answer space, two small triangles are shaded. Shade four more small triangles so that the figure will have rotational symmetry of order 3. So if you want to have the rotational symmetry of order 3, here these colored, they should be on the 3 sides of this central triangle, because you saw any figure which has order of rotational symmetry 3, it has 3 you can say what we call it 3 blades, and one blade is here, the other one will be here, and the last one will be here. Okay, so let me show you. So you see it should have 3 blades. So if this is the center, one blade is this, the other one will be here, spin like this, and the other one will be here, the third one will be here. So actually the order of rotational symmetry means that if you have a figure, you draw its perimeter, you mark its boundary on the paper, and then you rotate that figure 360 degrees. So during that rotation of the 360, it's important that how many times that figure will fit into the boundary which you have made on the paper. That is called the order of rotational symmetry. Okay. Let me show you markings. That's the marking. So you can see the marking scheme for the question number 5A and B part. I hope you have understood. Okay. The length of a side of an equilateral triangle is given as 41 millimeter, correct to the nearest millimeter. Write down the lower bound for the length of a side. So this is 41 millimeter long, and this is correct to nearest millimeter. So 1 millimeter divided by 2, and that will be 0.5 millimeter. So the main length is 41 millimeters. So add this, you get the upper bound, you subtract it, and you get the lower bound. So the lower bound of the length is 40.5 millimeter. 40.5 millimeter is the right answer, sir. Okay. The next question is, he says, giving your answer in centimeters, calculate the lower bound for the perimeter of the triangle. Because it's an equilateral triangle, so all the sides are equal. So the perimeter will be 3L. So because you want the lower answer, so the length should also be, you should take the lower bound of the length. So 3 multiply 40.5. So 40.5. So 3 multiply, that will be 121.5. But that is in millimeters. You divide it with the 10, and it will be converted into centimeters. So your answer will be 12.15. 12.15 centimeter. 12.15 centimeter is the right answer, sir. It's a 2 marks question. He says y varies inversely as the square of x. Given that y equals to 4 when x is equals to 3, find the value of the y when x is equals to 2. He says y varies inversely as square of x. Okay. So y varies inversely as square of the x. So y is equals to k by x square. So y value is 4 and the x value is 3. Just put those values here. So you will have 4 into 9 equals to k. So k is 36. So the formula will become y equals to 36 by x square. Their question is, what will be the value of the y if the value of the x is 2? So y is equals to 36 by 2 square. So y is equal to 36 by 4, and y will be equals to 9. Y equals to 9 is the right answer, sir. Question number 8, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of 0.387 multiply 7.03 square, third root divided by the third root of 8.11. So we have to round them off to one significant figure, and then we can find the answer. It's a 2 marks question. And remember, we have to estimate. Okay, so let's start. So 0.387 can be written as 0.4, 7.03 square can be written as 7 square, and 8 cube root of the 8 at 8.11, that can be written as the cube root of the 8. So you will have 0.4 multiply 49 divided by 2. The cube root of 8 is 2. 49 can be written as 50. So 2 cancelled with the 0.4. You will have 0.2 multiply 50. 2 by 10 multiply 50. So 5 multiply 2 and that will be 10. So our answer is 10. So let's check the marking scheme. So our answer is right, sir. Question number 9A part. He says solve the inequality 18 minus 3x less than x. Okay, so very simple and straightforward question from the inequality. So we will have 18 less than 3 plus x plus 3x, 18 less than 4x, 18 divided by 4 less than x, 4 whole 2 by 4 less than x, 4 whole 1 by 2 less than x, which means 4.5 less than x. So this is our answer. X is greater than 4.5. X is greater than 4.5. Our answer is right, sir. B part. Given that n is an integer where the 3 minus 10 is less than equals to 3n less than minus 3. Find the possible values of the n. So first of all, I will solve this portion, then I will solve this portion, and then I will combine both the results. So here we go. I will take this portion. Minus 10 less than equals to 3n. 3 will come to the other side. Minus 10 divided by 3 less than equals to n. So minus 3 whole 1 by 3 less than equals to n. Then I will solve this portion. That is 3n is less than minus 3. So n is less than minus 3 by 3. So n is less than minus 1. So then we will have I will put this on the number line. This says n is equals to and greater than minus 3.33333. So minus 3.333 is here. I will shade this circle because it also has an equal sign. And n is greater than this, so the arrow will be to the right. Here it says n is less than minus 1. I will put this dots here. I will not shade this circle because we don't have an equal sign here. And less than, so the arrow will be to the left. Now, the overlapping portion between these two solutions is this one, which I have shaded. And in this portion, the integers are minus 3, minus 2. This minus 1 is not included because this is not shaded. So the integers are minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 3 and minus 2 is the right answer. Question number 10. The temperature in degrees centigrade at the midnight on 12th consecutive days were. So here are some temperatures noted on of the 12 days. Minus 1, 0, minus 4, 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Find the mod of these temperatures. You know, the mod means that temperature which came most frequently. I think 2, the positive 2, came there 3 times, and none other number came there more than this. So 2 is the mod. Then their question is find the median of these temperatures. This is open data and we want to find out the median. You simply have to write them in order. So I will write them in the ascending order. I will write this open data in the ascending order. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Now, on the left and the right, I will leave equal number of numbers on both the sides. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers are left. On the right side, I have left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So in the middle of the data, you will have 2 numbers. So when you have 2 numbers in the middle of the data, the median will be half of their sum. So the median will be 0 plus 1, the whole thing divided by 2. And that will be 1 by 2. The median is 1 by 2. Let me show you the marking scheme. The median is 1 by 2. So our answer is right. Okay, we are going to the next question. The diagram shows three parallel lines. Find the x, find the y, and find the z. The strategy is very simple. You see, the x and this 140, they are allied angle to each other because these are the parallel lines. They are inside the parallel lines. They are on the same side of the transverse line. So x and 140, they are allied to each other. So their sum will be 180. So x plus 140 will be equals to 180. In the same way, you know, this y and this 74, they are inside the parallel lines. They are on the opposite sides of the transverse wave. So they are alternate to each other. So the value of the y will be 74. So once you have the value of the x and the y, you want to find the value of the z. The value of the z will be from 360, subtract the value of the x and the value of the y. You will get the value of the z. So this is the simple strategy for this question. So on your screen, you can see x is equals to 180 minus 140 because they are allied angles. So x will be equals to 40. Y is equals to 74 because they are alternate angles. So z plus x plus y equals to 360. So z plus 40 plus 74 equals to 360. So z is equals to 360 minus 114, and the z will be 246. So let's have a look at the marking scheme. 40, 74, 246. 40, 74, 246. So our answers are right, sir. Question number 12. Remove the brackets and simplify. So very simple and a straightforward question. So 4 will multiply with that bracket and minus 3 will multiply with the second bracket. So you will have 28x minus 12 minus 15x plus 12. So you will have 28x minus 15x, and that will be 13x. And minus 12 plus 12, they will cancel. So 13x is the right answer, sir. 13x is the right answer. Express as a single fraction in its simplest form. You have 4 by 3y minus 5 by 4y. So here the denominators are not same. So if you multiply this fraction upstairs downstairs with 4 and this fraction upstairs downstairs with the 3, the denominators will become same, and then it will become very easy. So you can see when you multiply that thing, you become 16 by 12y minus 15 by 12y. So 16 minus 15 will be 1, so it will be 1 by 12y. Then the C part, simplify. 4a square b multiply 3ab cube. The coefficients multiply with the coefficients, and the, the, the variables, they multiply with the variables, same variables, and their powers are added. So you will have 12 a raised to power 3, b raised to power 4. So here you see coefficient multiplied with the coefficient, a multiplies with the a, b multiplies with the b. So you will have 12a cube b raised to power 4. It says 1 by 12y. Yeah, our answer is same. Okay. They say factorize completely. 16a square minus 6a. So you can take this a common, you can take the 2 common, and you can factorize it. That's the rule, first rule of the factorization. If something is common, take it common. So you can take 2a common, you are left with the 8a minus 3. Let's check the answer. Okay. Then we have 4 terms and we have to factorize. So from the first 2 terms, I can take 3 and x common. From the last 2 terms, I can take minus 4 common. So you will have from the first 2 terms, take 3x common, you're left with the 2 plus y. And from the last 2 terms, take minus 4 common. So you will have y plus 2 in the bracket. So now that bracket is common, 2 plus y, and you will have y plus 2 in one bracket, and from here you will have 3x, and from here you will have minus 4. So this is how you will factorize this. Y plus 2 3x minus 4. The speed of the light is given as 3x per 5 kilometers per second. Writing each answer in the standard form, calculate the distance in kilometers that light travels in 1 minute. You know the distance is equal to speed multiplied time, but the time unit used in the speed is seconds. So this 1 minute should also be converted into seconds, so that the units are consistent with each other. So speed is 3x per 5 kilometers. The time is 1 minute, which means 60 seconds. You know that distance is equal to speed multiplied time, and 3x per 5 multiplied 60, and it will be 180 multiplied 5 multiplied 180x per 5. So when you write it in the standard form, it will become 1.80 x per 5 kilometers. One 1.8 x per 7. Our answer is also 1.8 x per 7. The time in seconds that the light takes to travel 150 kilometers. You know the distance, that's 150 kilometers, and you know the speed of the light. Just divide the distance with the speed of the light. You know the time is equal to distance divided by speed. The time distance is 150 kilometers and the speed is 3x per 5 kilometers per second. So the answer is 50 multiplied 10 to the power minus 5. 5 multiplied 10 to the power minus 4 seconds. The diagram shows the sector of a circle center O. The radius of the circle is 9 centimeters and the sector angle is 100 degrees. Taking the value of the pi to be 3.14, calculate the arc length AB. You know the arc length AB, the formula is theta by 362 pi r. So theta by 362 pi r, theta is 100 divided by 360, multiply 2, multiply 5, value is supposed to be taken as 3.142, and multiply r, that is 10. So this 9 and 360 will be cancelled. So you will have 10 into 6.28 divided by 4. So when you do this calculation, you get 15.7 centimeters. 15A, 15.7 is the right answer. Then the question is find the perimeter of the sector. You know the perimeter of the sector is radius plus the arc. So the radius is 9, the radius is 9, and the arc is 15.7. So it will be 18 plus 15.7, and that will be 33.7 centimeters. So our answer is right. The lines. Three y plus x is equals to 3 and y equals to x plus 3 are shown in the diagram below. Find the gradient of the line 3y plus x equals 3. From the equation given, we can find the gradient. The methodology is very simple. You make y the subject of the formula. The y should be positive, and on the other side, whatever will be the coefficient of the x, that will be the gradient. So let me show you. So this is the line whose gradient we want to find out. It is 3y plus x equals to 3. So 3y minus x plus 3. So y will be equals to minus x divided by 3 plus 3 by 3. So y will be minus 1 by 3x plus 1. So the gradient or the m is equals to minus 1 by 3. The coefficient of the x is the gradient when the y is positive and alone on one side. Minus 1 by 0.1 by 3 is the right answer. On the diagram, shade and label with the letter R the region defined by the inequalities. Okay. So this is a line whose gradient, you bring this x to this side, whose y-intercept will be 1 and the gradient will be negative. This is the line whose y-intercept will be 3 and the gradient will be positive. And this is a line who is vertical. So let me show you. So this line is basically this line. Because the crocodile's mouth is towards the y, so the area above this line is shaded. This line is this one. So the area below this is shaded. And this line is vertical and it says x is greater than 0. So you have to remain on the right side of this line. So this is the area which is being bound by these three inequalities. So question number 17, a matrix A is given, a B matrix is given, a C matrix is given. A part is 2A minus B. We have to find out. A very simple and straightforward 2 marks question. So let me show you the solution. So 2A minus B. Put the value of the A here, put the value of the B here, a negative here. This 2 will multiply with all the members of this A matrix. So you will have 8 minus 6, 0, 0, 12 minus 4. Then we will subtract. So 8 minus 5, it will be 3, minus 6, minus 4, it will be minus 6 plus 4, it will be minus 2, 0 minus 1, it will be plus 1, 0 minus 0, it will be 0, 12 minus 6, it will be 6, minus 4 minus 2, it will be minus 6. So our answer, remember this answer, so we will confirm it from the marking scheme. 3, 0, minus 2, 6, and 1 and minus 6. Yeah, our answer is right. Okay. The next part, 1 mark question, CA. You have to multiply the matrix C and the A matrix. So here we go. So you have to, C is this matrix and A is this matrix. You have to multiply them. From the first matrix, we take the rows, and from the second matrix, we take the columns. So first row multiply with the first column, first member multiply with the first, plus the second member multiply with the second. So 2 4s are 8, plus 1 multiplies 0 is 0. Then this first row multiply with the second column, its answer will be written here. 2 multiply with the -3 -6, 1 multiply with the 6, so +6. Then this row will multiply with this column, 2 will multiply with the 0, plus 1 will multiply with the -2. So you will have 0 -2. 8 plus 0 is 8, -6 plus 6 is 0. 0 -2 will be -2. So let's confirm the answer from the marking scheme. 8, 0, -2. So our answer is right. You can check the marking scheme of. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 18. Here we have a 3-mark question, and we have to find out the value of the x and the value of the y, and this is simultaneous equation. So my methodology is very simple. Multiply this second equation with the 3. So you will have 3y equals to x plus 27. And then just simply add these two equations, and the x will be cancelled. So you can see from the second equation, I multiply with the 3. So you will have 3y equals to x plus 27. And bring this x to this side, you will have minus x plus 3y equals to 27. Add the third and the first equation. So you will have x and minus x will be cancelled. 2y plus 3y will be 5y. 8 plus 27, 35. So 5y equals to 35. 5y equals 35. Y is equal to 35 by 5. So y will be 7. Put the y equals to 7 in the first equation. X plus 2 into 7 equals to 18. So you will have x plus 14 equals to 8. X is equal to 18, 8 minus 14. And x will be minus 6. So the value of the x is minus 6 and the value of the y is 7. So let's check. If answer minus 6 and 7 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 19. The question is, 2 bags contain beads. The first bag contains 2 black and 3 white beads. The second bag contains 2 black, 1 white, and 2 red beads. A bead is taken at random from each bag. The tree diagram that represents these outcomes is drawn below. So the outcomes of the bag number 1, the outcomes of the bag number 2, their probabilities are already given in the question. Giving each answer in its simplest form, find the probability that both beads are black. So we need to find out the probability of the black. Probability of the black from that tree diagram. Black. So these two will multiply with each other. So 2 by 5 multiply 2 by 5. So it will be 4 by 25. Then their question is, both beads are red. So basically we are looking for the red, red. So red, red, because in the first bag there is no red. So red, red is not possible. So its probability will be 0. So probability of getting the red, red will be 0. 0 by 5 multiplied 2 by 5, and that will be 0. Okay. Now the next question. Exactly 1 bead is black. Exactly 1 bead is black. So black, white, black, red, white, black. These are the 3 which satisfies that statement. So now what we will do, see, here you go. Probability of the black comma white plus the probability of the black comma red plus the probability of the white comma black. So from the tree diagram, I know probability of the black comma white will be 2 by 5 multiply 1 by 5. Probability of the black comma red will be 2 by 5 multiply 2 by 5. Probability of the white comma black will be 3 by 5 multiply. So it will be, you just add them, it will be 12 by 25. So let's check our answers. 12 by 25 of the C part, B 0, 4 by 25 A part. So our answers are right, sir. Our answers are right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 20. He says M is the midpoint of the line joining P and Q. So the PQ, its midpoint is M. R lies on the PQ produced such that the PR is equal to the 3 times PQ. The PR is 3 times larger than the PQ. Their question is find the ratio of the PM ratio PR. I will make a diagram, and from that diagram, I will try to explain to you. So suppose this is PM, the PR is 3 times this. 1, 2, 3. The PR is 3 times bigger than the PQ. And M is the midpoint of the PQ. So this is the midpoint between these two. So between these two, this is the midpoint. Between these two, this is the midpoint. So you can see if this is one piece, these are 2 pieces, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So their question is, what is the PM ratio of the PR? PM is here 1 piece and the PR is 6 pieces. So the ratio between them will be 1:6. I hope you understand this and the technique by which I have solved it. Let me show you them. 1:6 is the right answer, sir. Next part. He says P is 1, minus 2 and the Q is 5, 6. Find the coordinates of the midpoint M. You remember the formula for the midpoint is x2 plus x1 divided by 2 plus, y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So we will apply that formula. So x2 plus x1 by 2, y2 plus y1 by 2, 5 plus 1 by 2, 6 minus 2 by 2. And that will be 3, 2. So the coordinates of the midpoint will be 3, 2. 3, 2 is the right answer, sir. Then their question is the line 4x plus ky plus 10 is equal to 0 passes through the point Q, which is 5, 6. Find the value of the k. Because that line passes through this point, so what we will do, we will put these points in the place of x and y in that equation. So in the place of x, put 5, and in the place of y, substitute 6. You will be able to find the value of the k. So 4 into 5 plus k into 6 plus 10 equals to 0. 20 plus 6k plus 10 equals to 0. 6k is equals to minus 30. So k will be equals to minus 30 divided by 6. So k will be equals to minus 5. The value of the k is equals to minus 5. Let's check the marking scheme. Yes, sir. Minus 5 is the right answer. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question, he says the sine of B is 0.85, cos of the angle B is 0.53, and the tan of the angle B is 1.6. The sine, cos, tan of this angle is given. In the diagram, the ABC is a straight line. BD is 4. BCD, this angle, is 90. CBD is angle B. Use as much information given in the table as is necessary to answer the following questions. Calculate the value of the sine ABD plus cos ABD. They are talking about this angle. They are talking about this angle, ABD. You remember the sine of this angle will be equals to the sine of this angle. because these two are supplementary to each other. So whatever is the sine of this angle, same is the sine of this angle. In the same way, if then they ask you to find the cos of this angle, the cos of this angle will be equal to the cos of this angle, but with a negative sign. These two angles, they are supplementary to each other. So they will have the same cos value. But this is obtuse angle, so its cos value will have a negative sign. And sine ABD will be equal to the sine B value, that will be 0.85, right here 0.85, plus cos ABD value will be equal to the minus cos of B, minus 0.53. And then you can find their answer. Let me show you. So the cos ABD will be 0.85, sine ABD will be 0.85, cos ABD will be minus 0.53. So 0.85 minus 0.53, that will be 0.32. So the formula which we have used is that sine theta is equal to sine of 180 minus theta. And cos theta is equal to the minus cos 180 minus theta. So hope you understand. Let's get them out. 0.32 is the right answer, sir. Then their question is calculate the value of the BC. They want you to find out the value of this. We know the value of the hypotenuse. We want to find out the value of the base. So I can use cos. Cos B will be equal to the base divided by the hypotenuse. And cos B value I already know. Okay, so let me show you the solution. So the cos B will be equal to BC divided by BD. Cos B is 0.53 according to that table. The BC value I want to find out. The BD is 4. So BC will be 4 multiplied 0.53 and the BC will be 2.12 centimeters. 2.12 centimeters. So let's check the marking scheme. 2.12 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Here, the group frequency table below shows the times taken for 70 students to solve a problem. So here the classes are given 0 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 8. Their frequency is 24, 12 students, 16 students, 10, 8. So this is the frequency of that classes. Complete the cumulative frequency table for this information. Remember, the cumulative frequency table is always drawn from the upper boundary from here, and we add up all the frequencies. First frequency will come as it is, and then 24 plus 12, then the next number will be added, then the next frequency will be added, then the next frequency will be added. So let me show you my solution. So here you can see 24 plus 12, that will be 36. 36 plus 16, 52. 52 plus 10, that will be 62. 62 plus 8, 70. So this is how you will do this. (36, 52, 62, 70). Okay, the next question is, in which group of the frequency table does the 40th percentile lie? So that will be 40% of the total cumulative. 40% of the total cumulative will be 28. 28. So I will check where the 28 lies. In this class, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24. In this class, we will have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 36, yeah. So 28 will be here in this class. So what is that class? 3 is greater than 3 and less than or equals to 4. So this is our answer. Okay, so our answer is right. Then the next part, he says complete the frequency density table for this information. You know the frequency density, how we find the frequency density? Frequency density is frequency of that class divided by the class width. Frequency of that class divided by the class width. Let me show you. So frequency density formula is frequency divided by class width. The class width of this class is 1. Its frequency is 10. So 10 divided by 1 will be 10. The class width of this class is 2. Its frequency is 8. Okay, so 8 divided by 2 will be 4. Okay, the frequency of this class was 10. 10 divided by 1 was 10. So this is how you find the frequency density. The formula for the frequency density is frequency divided by the class width. 10 and 4 is the right answer, sir. So we are done with the question number 22. Okay, so let's go to the next part. It says, look at this pattern. This is 2 square minus 0 square equals to 4 multiply 1. This is 3 square minus 1 square equals to 4 multiply 2. This is 4 square minus 2 square multiply 4 multiply 3. The fourth line is 5 square minus 3 square equals to 4 multiply 4. So write down the 7th line of this pattern. Look at this line. What is this fourth line? 4 multiply 4. What is the third line? 3 multiply 4. What is the second line? 2 multiply 4. What will be the 7th line? That will be 7 multiply 4. This number here, this is the fourth line. 1 less than 4 is square, 1 more than 4 is square. So in the 7th line, we will have 8 square minus 6 square. So you will have 8 square minus 6 square equals to 4 multiply 7. I hope you understand that I have cached the pattern. There is no calculation involved. I have only cached the pattern. So you will have 8 square minus 6 square equals to 4 multiply 7. So that is the 7th line. So the next question, they want you to find the nth line. The nth line will be n plus 1 whole square minus n minus 1 whole square equals to 4 multiply n. There is no calculation involved. Only I have cached the pattern. Okay. So the next question. They say use the pattern to find 521 square minus 519 square. This is basically 520 plus 1 whole square. This is basically 520 minus 1 whole square. So that will be equals to 4 multiply 520. So 521 according to the pattern means 520 plus 1 whole square. 519 square means 520 minus 1 whole square. And that according to the pattern will be equals to the 4 multiply 520. So that will be 2080. So that will be 2080. So let's check. 2080. This. See, our answers are right. Perfect. Okay, the last part. He says use the pattern to find the positive integer x and y such that x square minus y square is equals to 484. So divide this 484 with the 4 and you will get that which pattern is this. Simple. So 484 multiply 121 will be 484. 4 multiply 121 is 484. So according to the pattern, x is 1 more than 121. So it will be 121 plus 1, that is 122. And the y is 1 less than 121, and that will be 121 minus 1. And that will be 120. I hope you understand that I am using that pattern which was given. And then it's very easy. Once you understand the pattern, it's very easy. 120, 2, and 120. Okay, our answers are right. He says the diagram below shows the triangle A and the triangle B. Describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto the triangle B. You see clearly, this and this. This triangle has been flipped. It's a reflection. And how you find the line of reflection? You join the same points and you draw the perpendicular bisector of that line. So when you draw this, let me show you, I've drawn this already. So here, so the perpendicular bisector of the, if you join these 2 points and you draw the perpendicular bisector, so you will have this red line. So this is a reflection in the line y equals to minus 1.5. Reflection in the line y equals to, you can see here, I have written this. Reflection in the line y equals to minus 0.5. That's our answer. It's a reflection in the line y equals to minus 1/2. Our answer is right. Okay, then the question is, write down the matrix that represents this information. You see, I don't remember what the matrix which represents a reflection in the line y equals to minus 1, but I know the trick how to do this. So I will take 2 points of the object here and the 2 points of the image here, the corresponding points, okay? 2 points from the object, 2 points from the image. And then I can, here we go. So you can see the transformation matrix multiply object is equal to the image. This is the famous equation. From the object, I have taken 0, 1 and its image is minus 1, 0, and 2, 2 and its image is minus 2, 2. So I take this matrix to the other side, it will become inverse of this matrix. The transformation matrix will be equal to the image multiply the inverse of the object. Their determinant will be minus 2, so 1 by determinant into adjoint of this matrix. So their places will be changed, their signs will be changed. So this is basically the inverse of the object matrix. So write this fraction in the start, multiply these two matrices with each other, you will get 0, 2, minus 2, 0. So divide each number with minus 1/2, you get 0, minus 1, 1, 0. So let's check. 0, minus 1, 1, 0. Our answer is right, sir. So I have done the B second part first, but there was also a B first part. It was okay, let's do that. Triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by a rotation, center the origin through 90-degree anti-clockwise. Draw and label the triangle C on the diagram. Okay, so let me show you. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so let me show you. The methodology is very simple. This is the center of rotation. So join these 2 points with the center of rotation and then put a protector here. Mark the 90-degree. Then draw this line. Check what is the distance of this point and this point. Take the same distance here and same distance. Put the dots here. Then join this point of the object with the center of rotation. Put the protector here. Mark the 90-degree. Draw this line and then check what is the distance from here to here. Take the same distance here, put this dot. Join these dots with each other. So this is the rotation of the A about the origin 90-degree anti-clockwise. So you will get this triangle C. So this is that diagram. So hope you understand. So what's the other one? I have already checked. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 25. It says the diagram is the speed time graph for the last 25 seconds of a car's journey. For the T0 to T20, the car moves with a constant speed of 4 meters per second. From T20 to T25, the car moves with a constant retardation. Calculate the retardation when the T is 22.5. So here somewhere he's asking you to find out the retardation, because this line from 20 to 25 has the same gradient. So I can take this point 20,4 and I can take this point 25,0 and find the gradient. Same gradient will be here and that will be equal to the retardation. It's a 1 mark question, so let me show you my solution. So I've taken 2 points 20,4 and 25,0. I'll find the gradient of the speed time graph. And the formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. 0 minus 4 divided by 25 minus 20, it will be minus 4 by 5. So the retardation, when you divide the it will be, let me stop. Okay, so the retardation will be minus 4 by 5, and minus 4 by 5 means 0.8. I just, when I was making the slide, I just made some mistake here. So now I have corrected it. 0.8 meter per second square will be the retardation, because the word retardation is used. That's why we will not put the negative sign there. Hope you understand. You understand what's the mistake I made in the calculation. So minus 0.8 or 0.8 only is the answer. So next question. He says, so that the distance traveled during the 25 seconds is 90 meters. So we have to find the distance traveled. So you can see it's a big trapezium. We can find the area of the area under the speed time graph, and that will be equal to the distance traveled. So the area under the speed time graph is it's a trapezium. So 1 by 2 into height into sum of the parallel sides, and you will have 1 by 2 into 4 into 20 plus 25. So it will be 45, and 2 and 4 cancel, so 90 meters. So this was what you were supposed to show. A very simple and straightforward question. On the grid below, draw the distance time graph for the 25 seconds. So in the first 20 seconds, the distance traveled will be 20 into 4, and that will be 80. So at 20, put a dot of 80, and at 25, they put a dot of 90. From this line should be a straight line, but this line should be, because there the body was decelerating, it should be a decreasing curve. So let me show you. Its gradient should be decreasing. And here we go. From 20 up to 20, the line is straight. But after 20, 25, the line is gradually, the gradient is decreasing. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is 26. Here he says the diagram shows the triangle ABC. E is the point on the AB such that the BCD angle is equal to BAC angle. Explain why the triangle ABC is similar to the triangle CBD. You see, these two angles, they are equal in this big triangle and this small triangle. And this angle B is common to both the triangles. So if two angles are same in two triangles, they are similar to each other. Let me show you how I have written this. Okay, so we are comparing the two triangles, triangle ABC with the triangle CBD. The BAC angle is equal to the BCD angle that is given. The ABC angle is equal to the CBD angle. It is given, and it is because the common. It's common. The word should be the word should not be given. It should be written as common. It was the common angle. This was the common angle to both the triangles. So when the two angles are common in the two triangles, we can say they are similar. And the reason is angle similarity test. Okay, now this part, the 3 mark question. He says the BD is 4 and the BC is 6. Calculate the AD. They want me to find out the AD. I will find out the AB basically, and from there I will subtract the BD, because these two triangles are similar. So the ratio of their sides will be same. So see how I write these sides ratio, because these two triangles are similar. So AB divided by CB, BC divided by BD. AC divided by CD. So I made the side ratios like this. I want to find out the AB, the CB is 6, BC is 6, BD is 4. Just cross multiply. So AB will be 6 into 6 divided by 4, and that will be 9. So now I know the AB. From AB, subtract the BD. 9 minus 4, that will be 5. So 5. Let's check. 5 is the right answer. That is question number 26. Now we are going to question number 27. It's a big paper. Question number 27. The diagram below shows the triangle ABC. Measure the angle ABC. He used the word measure. So use your protractor to measure this angle. Okay. So let me show you. So you will put your protractor like this. The crosshair of your protractor are on the B. The 0 is on the ABC side. So from here, start counting. It's something like 90, 97. So 97 is the right answer. Then he says on the diagram, construct the locus of the point inside the triangle that are 8 centimeters from C. So you have to draw a circle of 8 centimeters around the C, and equidistal from AB and the AC, equidistal from 2 lines. The common point is A. So you will have to draw angle bisector of the BAC angle. Let me show you how this is done. So here I have drawn a circle of 8 centimeters. I have taken the C as the center. Here you see I have taken the compass and put the compass needle here. Put an arc here on this AB. Put an arc on AC. Then put the compass needle here and put an arc here. Then put the compass needle here and put an arc here. So where these two arcs intersect, join that with this A point. That will be the angle bisector of the BAC angle. Okay. So then what they say, on the diagram, shade the region inside the triangle containing the points that are more than 8 centimeters from C and nearer to AB than to AC. So we have to shade those points which are inside the triangle, which are more than 8 centimeters from the C. So you have to go out of that circle, and which are nearer to AB than AC. So from this angle bisector, you have to remain on the AB side. So this is that place which you will shade. So my dear students, we are done. So let's have a look at the marking scheme first. 96 to 97, 98. So our answers are right. So my dear students. So my dear students, today we have completed October-November 2010 1-month paper. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 1, and the subject we were studying was DMaths 4024. I have tried my best to explain the concepts of this paper, and because it's a huge paper, it has 27 marks, 27 questions. So I hope that, because I was doing it very quickly, I hope you can understand this. If you find this video interesting and informative and helping you to solve the paper 1 of the DMaths, do like this video. Share the link of this video onto Facebook accounts, onto your Instagram accounts, and onto your Twitter accounts. And also subscribe my channel. Suggest these videos to your junior students also, to your class fellows. Thank you very much. It's a great blessing for me to be able to teach you online. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless.